What is going on, YouTube? It's Caleb with SurvivalTruck.com. Today I'm doing my second episode of the Pandemic Prep series, and we are going to look at immune system boosters. Obviously, it's been kind of a crummy year. A lot of people have passed away from the coronavirus, and I think if you look at the statistics, a big factor in all that has been people that are in poor health or have poor immune systems are a lot more susceptible to this thing. So these are the main supplements that I've been taking to try to keep my immune system up. You know, these are all in combination, of course, with things like exercise, getting enough sleep, and those kind of things. But I'll just go and start right to left. Well, I guess there's combinations of things in all of these. So I'd say one of your first things everybody should be taking is some sort of vitamin C supplement. This is the Solray 500 milligrams. Obviously, you can also get vitamin C from citrus fruits and a bunch of different vegetable sources. I really also like Emergen-C's. These have been on the market for a long time. I always get the Immune Plus versions that have vitamin D in there. Vitamin D is huge, and we'll get to that in a bit. But this particular one packet has 1,000 milligrams vitamin C and 25 or 1,000 IUs of vitamin D3, which is super important. If you look at the studies, if you watch any of Chris Martinson's videos at Peak Prosperity, he's always talking about vitamins and minerals that are big on keeping your immune system up. So if you can, you know, grab 60 of these. I think it's like $10 for 30 for Emergen-C. Not really sure how much these would cost, but you know, just keep that vitamin C flowing through you. It's an important antioxidant. The next thing on the list would be, this is actually a vitamin D supplement by itself. I just brought that one along because it tastes like Hawaiian fruit. Really good. Next supplement on the list is zinc. Vitamin D3 and zinc combined seem to really show a lot of promise as far as even if you get infected with COVID-19, that you can actually you know, fight it off much easier. So this is a 30 milligram per capsule version of it. And then I also have from Costco a combination of calcium citrate, magnesium, and zinc. Magnesium is also super important. Most people are really deficient in magnesium, and it serves a ton of functions, especially as far as, you know, your anxiety, your sleep, helping you synthesize other things. So these are actually a super good deal at Costco. You get 500 tablets. I don't really remember how much it was, but it couldn't be more. It wasn't more than like $25, and that'll last you quite a long time. So I take 2 of those every day. Next thing on my list is fish oil. So omega-3s, anti-inflammatory. Again, people mostly when the oils that they're eating are, you know, a lot of omega-6s, which are not great for you. You know, omega-3s are anti-inflammatory, help you relax, and are good for your heart. And, you know, doing all those things, of course, just keep your immune system just that much better. I'll usually take 2 of these a day, but I take 2 at once. This particular brand does smell a little fishy, but it is fish oil, so I don't have an issue with that. Next thing is, and I'm actually out of these right now, is a good liver formula. This is Livitone Plus. You can find the doctor who makes this. I believe her name is Sandra Cabot. Yeah, there she is. She's got some videos about liver health on YouTube that are really interesting. This supplement's a little bit expensive, but it lasts me about 6 months. And it's got a lot of vitamin C, some of the B vitamins. The B vitamins are also important. I didn't grab any specific B vitamin things, but this also has a lot of milk thistle in it. Your liver is responsible for basically getting all the toxic crap out of your system. So your liver has to be working well in order for your immune system to be working well. So I really like that supplement, and I need to actually refill it. So it's a good reminder. Next thing, and Dr. Chris Martenson actually turned me onto this, was elderberry syrup. Never really used it before. It's just from European elderberries, and it's kind of like a classic homeopathic remedy for keeping your immune system up. You can find these at Vitamin Cottage, Sprouts, all sorts of places, and I've actually refilled this bottle with a larger bottle. I just take a dropper of it, and then take a couple droppers full in the morning. And it's kind of tasty. It's got a little bit of sugar in it, but you know, can't hurt. So elderberry syrup, it's one thing to think about. And finally, if you know anything about me, this is my very, 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 very favorite plant in the world. It's garlic. And garlic is just freaking kick-ass. It does so many things. It's so good for you. What you want to do, you won't obviously eat it like this. You'll break it open and take a couple cloves. And what you want to do is chop the cloves up. To get the best effect out of it, you don't want to cook the cloves, although obviously garlic's delicious when you use it in cooking. But what you do when you chop up a couple cloves of garlic is you let it sit for about 10-15 minutes, and by crushing it or cutting it, you start a chemical reaction, and that creates allicin. And allicin is the compound in garlic that is so useful, and it's got antimicrobial properties, antifungal, antiviral properties. Actually, I was reading a book about garlic, and there's a lot of evidence that doctors during the Black Plague in Europe, the ones that ate a ton of garlic actually, had better survival rates. So garlic's great, and this can also be just a representation of make sure you guys are eating fresh vegetables. You know, at the start of this pandemic, it was kind of funny how many things were taken off the shelves, but you know what wasn't taken off the shelves is a lot of fruits and vegetables. So I think everybody's odds are going to be a lot better going into this winter as far as not getting sick with this, not dying from this, if you boost your immune system. So I will have links to these supplements down in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an excellent day.